What is going on, guys? Welcome back to Talking Jets with Tigo. My name is Tigo, and if you are new here to the channel, please hit the subscribe button. Join the Talking Jets with Tigo family. We love having you here. If you've been around and you haven't left a comment in the video, what are you guys doing? Leave a comment, get and become a part of the conversation. And if you haven't already and you like what I'm doing, hit the like button. It really helps the video. Guys, today I wanted to love on one of my favorite players on the New York Jets. That's Max Mitchell. Now, for those of you who don't know, and I don't know how you don't know this, but I was a big fan of Max Mitchell going into the draft. If you go back and watch any of Green Bean's Monday night mocks or the Thursday night mocks or whatever they were called, I was always banging the table in the chat. We should draft Max Mitchell in the 4th round. We should draft Max Mitchell in the 4th or the 5th round. We should draft this Max Mitchell kid from the 4th or the 5th round. And they did it twice, and I'm going to take credit for that in those mock drafts, and I really liked what I saw out of Max Mitchell from Louisiana Lafayette. And then the Jets on draft day in the 4th round took my guy, and I was ecstatic. And while I was the only person that believed that not only would Max Mitchell be a really good right tackle for this team, but unlike most Jets fans and even this Jets coaching staff, I thought that Max Mitchell would be able to compete for a starting spot by week 8. Never in my wildest dreams would I think that this guy would have to be forced to start week 1. But with so many injuries on the offensive line, Max Mitchell has been asked and has started on the right side of the offensive line. He's done it at a great level. Let's talk about 5 reasons why Max Mitchell is a pleasant surprise for the New York Jets offensive tackle room that's going through so many trials and tribulations. I think the first thing that we've got to talk about when it comes to all of these rookies that have been playing the offensive tackle position is that Max Mitchell leads all offensive tackle rookies in total snap count. As of recording this video, he has 232 offensive snaps. The next closest person is Evan Neal with 206 offensive snaps. So not only is he outdueling a lot of these guys that were drafted above him, but he's doing it with a larger sample size, which leads me to the fact that if, according to PFF, Max Mitchell is outperforming 3 tackles that were taken ahead of him in this draft, 2 of which were taken in the 1st round in Evan Neal and Ikem Ekwonu, and then the other tackle that was taken ahead of him in the 3rd round, the 69th pick, is Tennessee offensive tackle Nicholas Petit-Frere, and he's outperforming all of them according to Pro Football Focus and their grading system that they have for offensive linemen. And now let's talk about the rookies that are graded higher than him. Right now, it's 4 tackles. It is Tyler Smith out of Dallas, who I don't think they ever expected to have to start this early. But he's doing great. Maybe they did, but I think they wanted to start him at right tackle. Braxton Jones, the 5th round pick for Chicago, and then both of Seattle's offensive tackles in Charles Cross, who was taken in the 1st round, and Abraham Lucas, who was taken in the 3rd round. They are all technically outperforming, according to PFF, Max Mitchell. But here's where Max Mitchell beats every single one of those guys out. He has allowed less sacks than most of those offensive tackles. And if he has allowed more sacks, which is 2, that same person who maybe allowed fewer sacks has way more penalties. So Tyler Smith, Braxton Jones, Abraham Lucas, or Charles Cross are either allowing sacks or getting penalized more than Max Mitchell, who was taken in the 4th round. So not only is Max Mitchell being effective, he's doing his job relatively clean and keeping the quarterback standing up when you're taking into consideration he's a rookie in the NFL. And then last but not least, he's doing all of these great things, starting at offensive tackle, outperforming guys that are drafted higher than him, being more effective than the guys who are graded higher than him by not penalizing the team with sacks and penalties and all of those things. He's doing all of that stuff while being 15 to 20 pounds underweight. weight. He is doing all of that at 299 pounds. He is focusing on starting every single week at right tackle while also trying to bulk up and put on weight during this season, which we all thought he would have time because he would be riding the bench, and he's not. He's performing his job at such a high level, and we have found a diamond in the rough in Max Mitchell. And the great part is that he's on the right side with Elijah Vera Tucker, our second-year guard. And these two, realistically speaking, can be a solidifying force on the right side of the offensive line for the next 10 years. We're building a great wall of man flesh in front of Zach Wilson, and it starts with a very bright, young, dynamic duo on the right side. Let me know what you guys think. Were you guys high on Max Mitchell when we drafted him? Were you not high on Max Mitchell when we drafted him? Let me know why in the comment section below. And last but not least, go Jets.